Backtesting January 17, 2025 Nasdaq price action. So yesterday we got rejected off of this area, this gap. Took out previous day high and then we got rejected. We'll see if we can take this area back again, otherwise we will be just considering a downward move. In 4 hour we took out this 4 hour level, we gained it and then we got rejected from the gap and we lost that level. So current range is between this gap and this 4 hour that rejected us. That's one 4 hour candle rejection, second one attempted to go back up, couldn't. Third one tested this level and fell, and then overnight we are giving it, retracing a little bit. So we'll see if we continue to go down or you're gonna come back up here. This is Friday, so again the price might not be very active. So I want to go short, taking out these lows. We've been rejecting off of the 15 minutes. So 791, I can just go short here. We'll see if that works or not. You use ICT concept. I know ICT concept, but I don't use them. But the ICT concepts is renaming of other stuff, so it is all the same thing. So what I'm backtesting is what is called trend progression. Basically gaining and losing higher time frame levels. Pretty simple. You don't need all the complexities of ICT. I know ICT. I've played ICT. I have more than $140,000 in payouts from prop firms. Based on losing and gaining higher time frame levels, basically candle closure levels at the swings or at the previous swings. So this is basically, oops. So obviously we have, what happened was we lost that low. On which prop firm do you use? There's a bunch of them. I used Lucid. I used to use fast track trading. I use what's the other one? Take Profit Trader. They are okay, I guess. Fast Track went out of business, but Apex is good. Top Step is good. Yeah, I don't know which one is available in India. So I've lost this hourly level now, right? So I was betting that we won't go above it. Now that we went above it, we're probably gonna get stopped out. So I'm just gonna close this. Yeah, you can use CFDs on forex. I'm from Canada. Yes, sir. I just told you I have about $140,000 payout from prop firms last 3 years. I used to do ICT concept stuff, so No, not really. I don't have a Twitter. It's the only thing I have. I'm just recording this stuff for my own use. I'm not here for the social media experience. Putting this stuff on YouTube takes less of my hard drive. That's why I just stream it here so that I have it. But I forgot. Oh, I mean, yeah, but whatever. Any trade advice for me? No, avoid trading if you can. That's the best advice I can give you. Trading is very hard. 98% of people fail at it, so it's not a good thing to invest your time and resource on. Yeah, then if you want to trade, then you have to find out a strategy that suits your personality, backtest it, get all the data, know how many times throughout the year in the past few years you got stopped out in a row, how much you need to risk, how you behave when you take 3 or 4 losses in a row. And then slowly you get chart hours, charting time, and then you get good at it like any other thing. It won't happen overnight, so just make sure you don't hurt yourself while you're learning. Because this is very easy to lose money, right? You just click a button, and it also serves well. It also exposes a lot of traits of gambling personalities. So if you are into gambling, this is gonna ruin you, because you can lose a lot of money very, very quickly. Okay. If you figure out that you have urge for that adrenaline rush, the gambling rush, that you have to be very careful and avoid this thing, because this is very, very dangerous. All right. In terms of where to learn this stuff, the ICT 2022 model is good enough. You don't need to know much about anything. You just need to know risk management, and then just search for risk management. That's the most important part of this thing, because usually people are 50-50. Success rate is never above 50-60%. So you will just lose a lot, lose and win, and then you just have to make sure that you don't blow up. No problem. Good luck. New York session, probably there was a news or something. So we broke the levels. Let's go to the 4-hour level. So this was not the end, basically we're continuing to go higher. So we failed to gain this level. We are rejecting to some levels here. So I can take a short here because we're probably going to go further down. If we go above this level, then I'll close it again. So this is too big, I will have to go smaller. I will have to manage it. It's a counter trend move. We'll see if we get rejected out of the 4-hour or if we break through it. Okay, this is a 4-hour. We have already tested the hourly level. This can push us back up. Push us back up, we lose a little bit. Otherwise, if it just drops, we can make some money. So this basically rejects us. need to wait for this thing to break above or below. Just 10 o'clock. Got a few attempts rejected, and we close below the 5 minute. We could go another short here. It's again counter trend, so high risk. You want to close below this, but if you stop out, then it means that we're going to go long. Still pretty choppy. And we closed above this level, so this is still early to decide. And if we go back up here, then we're going to go long. We are closing above, but we are not closing above strongly. So after this, although we're probably chopping and we may come back up here and get stopped out, but this now lost this level, this now lost this level. Probably gonna come back down to these areas. We'll see if we get a move or if we're gonna come back above. If we come back above here again, I have to close it. Testing this level, we'll see if we'll come back up or we're gonna come back down again. This is not very clean. They're chopping in this area. Okay, so we went back down here. Tested this again another time. We'll see if we close above the 1 hour or no. We'll let this stop us out if it wants to go up there. And this closed below, this closed above the previous low. But this is also another sign. Basically this candle closure above this candle, below the candle closure, so we're still getting chopped up, but if we close above this level, we probably can go long. So we'll see if this gets us above this level or whether we're gonna come back down, because no way to know. And we need to move up, otherwise we are just continuously chopping. Another area of concern is here. Yeah, very low volume. Let's see if it comes and cleans these lows as well or no. It's probably coming down here to clean the lows. We can let it, we can give it a little bit of room. So this is a swing failure basically, so probably have to close it down if this continues to go lower. Yeah, so this is basically continuously losing levels. Now because we had a swing failure at the top, it's just a scalp. And then we can manage if we go above this level again. Oh, it's 12 o'clock, so there should be no trade. We go to 1 o'clock, but this is Friday, so you probably have to give up for the day. Yep. I just moved all the way during the Friday PM session, so we go probably next week. We'll take a look at price action anyway. We tested this level and we went back up. Very limited move, so we go next week.